How y'all doing?
Good.
What's going on?
Go ahead, Brian.
Shedeur, Brian Alpha Daily Camera. Just first question, your emotions after another tough one like this. You guys fought, throughout, had to leave, most of the day, and it come short again. Just what are your overall emotions right now?
Really just go back and watch the film and see what we could have done better. That's it.
Second question for you. I know you got the Buffalo Heart Award today. It was a fan award. I don't know if you know much about it, but that's voted on by the fans. Is there something does that mean anything to you that they voted?
Yeah, I mean, initially I didn't really know what it was, but then when the gentleman explained it to me, it definitely fit the description. It definitely fit me. So I'm glad I was elected and received that award. It means a lot that they understand, what I'm going through day to day, what I'm pushing through, mentally, physically, emotionally. So I'm just very proud they're able to see that too. But they ain't gotta ever worry about me letting them down. I'm always be there to the end.
Shedeur, Joe Rico, Miles Sports Radio, the final word. I really think you have tremendous pocket awareness today. Can you talk a little bit about how you see the field? Because it almost looked like you were setting them up a little bit. You drop back, and then I saw you check your progressions, and then almost like clockwork on that second read when you saw it shut down, you saw the field spread open, and I think your timing has improved considerably. Can you talk about it? Do you work on that? Have you seen a growth in yourself throughout the year? Because you played a heck of a game today.
Nah, it's really just getting back on track on where we left off. I feel like I was able to see I definitely missed a couple throws. I missed some stuff today, but just knowing, going out there with a different type of swag, going out there with a different type of attitude, going out there knowing they not better than you, and they don't even belong on the field with you. So that's really the type of that's what goes in my mind, going out on that field. So I feel like I got everything back. I feel good. Of course, with injuries, you deal with stuff mentally. So I feel like in a mental state, back. I feel good, and I'm just excited to be back out there, play a little bit, and just be myself again. So it's all about having fun, and I had a lot of fun today.
Shedeur, Matt Smith, 104.3 The Fan. A couple things. It looked like, at least pain-wise, maybe you were able to handle it a little bit more this week than the last few. Were you doing better this week?
Yeah, of course I did the proper things during the week to make sure it wouldn't be a factor. And mentally, that's what I say. Mentally, when you're going through injury, you gotta mentally prepare yourself all week. No matter what, it's gonna hurt. So going into that knowing the worst of the worst pain, you done felt that already. So now it is what it is. So that's what I say mentally going into the week. She take a picture of my toes.
Your slides.
I ain't get a pedicure this week. I've been doing treatment, I'm telling you. So that's it though.
Felt like offensively you guys were able to get some more traction today. Clearly scored more in
Yeah,
the last few weeks. What was working?
We definitely was able to get more traction. It's still, we just all gotta be more consistent. That's what's the difference of us scoring 31 points and 50. It's just the consistency. Like, I gotta be on my game. Receivers gotta be on the game. You don't know what play is gonna determine the game. And that's what I told him. I'm like, bro, if we not out here scoring, it's not the game not gonna be handed to us. We gotta go out there and take it. Somebody gotta make a play. And we just came up short.
Sure, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Second week for Coach Shermer calling plays. Did you feel maybe more comfortable or better able to anticipate what he was going for play call wise, and did that kind of benefit you guys early in the game when you guys were able to put up 24 in the first half?
No, overall it's just spending more time, him understanding like my thoughts and stuff like that, like how I see stuff. So that's really the main thing. So just with anybody, even with Coach Lou, like you got to go through real work together, for it to be able to be success. So last week, Coach Sherman, first week, so we definitely messed up on a lot of things. It's not just him, and that's why I told him, I'm like, both of them, it's not on y'all, it's on us as the players. We got to be able to execute no matter what. We can't, nobody's going to be able to be perfect. So we gotta be able to have a type of mindset that no matter what, we're going to get this. So that's the third down mindset. Every third down, I was thinking, You see, I scrambled a couple of times. It is what it is. It's gonna hurt, but we gotta do it.
Go ahead, Alan.
Shedeur, Alex Ramirez, I like sports read for final word. Statistically, it wasn't your greatest game of the year, but I think you had, in my opinion, the best game of the entire season. You had control of the team. You knew what was going on. You took the runs when you needed to take the runs, and I felt like you really led on another level that I have never seen all season. I want to say kudos to you. Congratulations on it.
Appreciate it. It was more just going into the week knowing mobility-wise you limited. So that's the main thing, and that's why I say it's just different this week. Not really relying on your athletic ability, not relying on you're able to escape and scramble and do anything. Just relying on going through your reads, understanding what you're seeing, trust what you're seeing, getting good info on the sidelines. All that stuff plays a part into it.
Go, Jake.
Hey, Shedeur, Jake Schwanz, DMVR. Just curious if you were able to meet back up with Montana and if you got to speak to him. What did you say to him?
Yeah, I just said what's up to him.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go and just give him a big proud hug, we opponents at the time. It ain't too much to talk about right now. I talk to him often though. I talk to him very often, so that's it.
Go, Brian.
Shedeur, do you think the Stanford losses had any lingering effect on this team?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember anything from Stanford game, but we lost. An L on that. Other than that, I don't remember a Stanford game at all.
Daryl Gonzalez at 303 Gonzo and all social media platforms. Been here all season. You're always team first. How did it feel today by eclipsing 3,000 yards for the season and 10,000 in your career?
That's an expectation. It don't feel like nothing. I did it every year. I was in college, 3,000 yards, so just proves, you can come from anywhere and go to a different division, go play on a different level, on a different stage, and be able to do it. So that's it. I really feel like it should be inspiration towards other FCS players, knowing all it takes is you just having the opportunity to do it on a bigger stage. You're going to be able to keep doing the same thing you was doing at the FCS level.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go, Matt.
Two quick instances, I just was curious clarification-wise. The first one, the celebration penalty, was that kind of going back at what Upshaw said to you?
Nah, this is the thing. It wasn't a celebration penalty. It had nothing to do with celebrating. It's like when I see somebody on my teammate, on my brother, something like that, which teammates are brothers, what I'm saying. When I see somebody on top of him and, we already scored, we already did what we had to do. So whenever you're doing extra, I'm not going for that. So it's like, if somebody doing extra, I'm going to get them off him, because I'm not going to sit there and watch my brother, anything happen to him. I'm not going to do that. So that's just me as a person. I told Coach Prime, I understand. But that's just the attitude I have as just a human being. Like, if I'm doing real work with any one of those guys out there and somebody, you could watch anytime, weave in, got hit, getting up slow, somebody on top of him, I'm not going to let them just sit there, and just get the best of them. Because I wouldn't want nobody, you feel me, to do that to me.
The other one was end of the game, before you guys kicked the field goal, looked like you were having a conversation there with the officials. What was it that you weren't all that happy about in that moment?
Man, I feel like I got hit so hard in the back of my head, I ain't going to lie. That's what I felt like. So that's it. You can't really blame anything on the call, but that's really all I was talking about. It gave me a little migraine. I got to go home and eat some food.
Hey, Shedeur, that fourth quarter, you guys had a 2nd and 2, I think, on their side of the field, and you weren't able to convert. And then on their final drive, Noah's able to just turn around and hand it off to their running back twice, and they pick up 45 yards. As a quarterback who I know loves to throw touchdowns, how do you view the importance of the running game to the overall success of the offense?
I view it as great. I mean, who wouldn't? Nah, you just said something. But I mean, I definitely view it as great. But it's just like you got to understand how the teams are playing you and what your strengths and what your weaknesses is. If you're not very strong at running the ball, why would you do that? So that's just what it is. If you trust me, the ball in my hands, and going out there and making a play, then that's just what it is. You can't really you know, it's either hand. Because if you run the ball 3 times in a row, even on that 3rd and 1, if we ran the ball right there and we didn't get it, then it's like, why you ain't throw the ball? So it goes either way. It just depends on, you know, how momentum's going, how everything going. But I'll never hate on another man, you know, what he's able to do. So if that's their strength, they was able to turn around, hand the ball off, go 45 yards, that's on them. I can't really, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Last one, go ahead, Romy.
Shedeur, Coach Prime was talking about it. He's tired of the "we could have won" conversation.
Yeah, I'm
It's
telling you, I'm
another-
tired of them too.
Another "we should have won." So yeah, I mean, can you talk about that frustration of you're so close every week, but just
Yeah.
can't get over the hump?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely frustrating, but we look at the game and we'll understand what we done good and just be strict on ourselves throughout the whole game, grade it, watch it, and just, you know, prepare for the next week. You can't really go in a dark hole and you can't go in a dark tunnel when you having a season like this, because, you know, nothing will be ever perfect in life. So you got to take the good, you got to take the bad. So that's what I take from all this. Just keep being consistent, keep, you know, playing the game, keep doing my job, keep doing everything we could do to be able to have success. And, you know, it's going to finally click. But I'm definitely tired of those conversations, too. I'm telling you. So,
Yeah. All right, thanks, Shedeur.
appreciate it.